My diet sucks. It mostly consists of Rocky bars at this point and chips, in whichever form you wish to present them. Curly fries. Potato waffles, potato wedges, I'll eat them all. Regular, you mustn't forget your regular chips. Smiley faces. Melancholy faces. I mean, I know they don't exist, but sometimes that's what it feels like when you're staring at a plate of them. It doesn't really matter how high you stack them. That is not a happy meal. That is not a happy time for old Tum Tum. My family has never really been culinarily engaged. I'm gonna cook something Mediterranean is an example of something my dad never said. He never said that, not in his life. Food generally came in the frozen variety, you know. Captain Birdseye was our head chef, and the closest thing we had to cooking literature was an Aunt Bessie serving suggestion. Food just isn't that important to us. It's seen as a fuel, and meals are just rude interruptions to the day. It's the same thing with Christmas, except you're wearing the paper crowns, and I've often mistaken those for desserts. According to a study by health startup LifeSum, Britain has the unhealthiest festive offerings in all of Europe, with standard Christmas favourites like bread-stuffed turkey and mince pies by the multi-pack. It's not unusual for us to inhale over 6,000 calories on the day. Whereas over in France, the healthiest country on the list, apparently, they put walnuts in their turkey and raisins in their dessert, and then they go for a little jog. They call it parkour. But it's not just what we eat, but the amount. What is it about spending time with family that makes us want to induce ourselves into diabetic comas? Are we afraid of what we might say if we don't have a mouthful of salted cashews to hold back the percolating splurge of repressed emotions? Perhaps it's the only way we know how to feel love. Perhaps it's the only way we know how to feel warm inside. I know when I'm feeling empty inside, it's not my brethren I turn to, it's the biscuit tin. I do also think that we deserve a bit of credit for managing to stay perpetually full whilst never quite tipping over the edge and ruining everyone's Christmas. In a state of constant discomfort, we ride out that wave of acid reflux, and as soon as we digest a bit, what do? We slip in another mince pie, just top it up again. We're crazy. It's like a family edition of Man v Food. On Christmas Day, I get so used to feeling stuffed that when I don't feel stuffed, I mistake it for feeling hungry again. This year I've been told that at 26 I'm now too old for a Christmas stocking. The tradition whereby my mother would steal into my room in the night to plant a fat man's leg of chocolate at the foot of my bed. It's sort of like a more benevolent version of that scene from The Godfather with the horse's head. It's better than that though. It's better though, isn't it? I'm devastated, of course. I may not be the biggest foodie, but I like my chocolate, and with careful rationing, I can make that last till Easter. I'm starting to think, what, we're not going to get the garden egg hunt this year either? I've got nothing to look forward to. Merry Christmas. I wrote this poem for my ex-girlfriend, Julia, whilst we were still together. We broke up shortly afterwards. It's called I Hate You, You Stupid Bitch! AKA Metaphors for Our Love.